All of these suck. All knife defense sucks. You're gonna get cut, you're gonna get hurt. I don't recommend any of them, but out of all the knife stuff that I've ever seen, these are some of the best ones that I've been taught. I'm sharing them with you guys. Okay, we've been seeing a lot of knife problems recently, a lot of knife attacks. The problem with the knife and what everybody makes the mistake of, they concentrate on the hand and the blade. This is wrong because this moves so fast at different angles. By the time I'm trying, go ahead and move at different angles instead. By the time I'm trying to get a hold of it, he's already ripping and gripping. So what I want to do instead is think of his body like a tube of toothpaste. I do this in jiu-jitsu a lot too. I get shoulder control when I want to get locks, and then I can start working for elbow control. And as I start to move down, even like in a traditional armbar, I'm moving it down into the position where I need it to be. So with that being the concept, I need to consider his range of movement. Yes, he can move his upper body, but not nearly as much as he can move his range of motion with his arm. So if he's stabbing me multiple directions, multiple angles, his shoulder joint stays relatively still, all things considered. The first rule of knife fighting is you're probably going to get cut. Actually, the first rule is run. I would comply. If he's demanding money from me, comply. If he's trying to take me into his dirty little rape van, that's when, if he's trying to take me somewhere, I'm going to fight dirty like there's no tomorrow. So what I want to end up doing is getting inside or outside of this arm and controlling it. And we're going to handle contingencies in a moment, but I want to handle it either here or here. And I want to have full control of this thing. And a lot of times people say, all right, what happens when they reach to grab? We're going to cover all of that. But for right now, we need to just know that this is the strong. I want to get heavy on this so I can start to do damage from here. Any other way that I try to hold this, it's going to be disastrous for me. If I try to do the wrestler's hold, it's still not strong enough. You need to make sure that you're really pinching it here nice and strong. So let's say he's doing like a regular thrust. Parry and get to my weapon fast. My weapon is the knee. Now I'm heavy here. What are my weapons from here? A long time ago, they were teaching Krav Maga and other systems how to do weapons disarms. I don't want to disarm him. I want to knock his computer loose. I want to hit him so hard and get so evil on him that he just wants to become that bloody snot stain on the floor. This will drop and will give me an opportunity to run. And if I need to keep going, I'll keep going. But from here, what are my weapons of choice? Weapons of choice are knees. Weapons of choice are headbutts, biting, groin strikes. If you do these, we have to pop it and get back to the hold fast. If I go face rips or shots, get back to this fast. And we're just going to rinse and repeat through these. If for some reason he goes to reach for this, I'm going to take control over both arms. And now I'm going to town on this guy. And I'm going to be telling him, drop the fucking knife, drop the fucking knife. Because I'm going to keep ripping here, and I'm here. Sometimes the easiest way to know when he's soft, his body goes limp and starts to shudder. Once that happens, I'm going to take this limb and move it down the line. Now, once he's here, I may decide to step on the blade and push him over. Maybe just the snap down and the get out of town is the way to go. I can't concentrate on that blade. You poke me a lot. If I'm trying to just grab a hold of this blade, that's just a blade. Not to mention, if he's skilled, he has this other hand, maybe pushing me, maybe grabbing me. This is disastrous for most people. I need to not concentrate on this blade hand. I need to concentrate on the limb. I need to make sure that I'm on the outside with as little damage as possible, with as much control as possible. Try to remove your arm from here. It's difficult, not impossible, but very difficult. My hand is underneath the elbow. This hand is creating weight and pressure on the shoulder. This head is in the pocket here, and I could be doing headbutts, knees. Always get back to that position and create enough damage that he just wants to leave the planet. What I need to be able to do is go forearm to forearm, to stop, especially if he's doing prison pump. I want to go forearm to forearm only for a brief moment. That's just to get maybe even hollow my body out if I need to. I'm running through this hole. I'm going here, and as soon as I can, this hand is coming over the heart and catching here, and I'm cinching up. Now I can start to do all my damage that we like to do from here. The moment I can, I'm going to do here. Maybe it takes me a few hits to really get you going before I bring this over. Now I'm in a little bit better of a position than I was before. If he's going high with it, I want to close the gap. And I'm hitting him with my shoulder. Here, we'll do it again from here. I'm hitting him with my shoulder. My traps are hiked up. I'm bursting this way because I don't know from what angle he's actually going to be. So once I hit, I wrap. I start to do a lot of damage on here. Keep it narrow. That means I'm almost just coming underneath this arm really fast, and my knee is actually to the groin. But as we're training with each other, we don't want to kill each other. So we'll just kind of throw the knee a little higher than normal so we get used to that. Then you want to retain this arm with as much weight and ferocity as you can muster. I can chop my back of my thigh against the inside of your thigh before I fillet you out.
Well, sometimes you do when you go back into a Russian now.
We want to really be the inside if we can. It's less likely for you to grab. If he starts to do the reach around on me, not the fun one, good, he starts to hand it off, I need to come up with a shield first and re-grip this other hand. So now I'm working with an overhook here and an overhook here. I'm pinching and I'm destroying him. I can start to cinch down if I need, if I feel like he's getting too much movement. I can slide it down the elbow a little bit. And I'm driving these into the groin. I'm biting him till I'm drop the knife. I'm eating out his arteries. Some things you could do, I could pinch, watch out for the belly. I could track it this way if I need. Bang, back of the skull. Grabbing, eye rips. Eye socket rips. Drop the knife. I could be kneeing him in the groin. All of these are fine. Throw them away.
Sorry. Okay. It's in my pocket. It's in my left pocket. It's my left hand pocket. I'm
Get it out.
Okay,
Get it out.
I'm getting it. All right, I'm getting it.
Recover as much of the vitals as we can here. And it's like, please, I got money. Like we're cowering, but we're getting ready to wind up on this. Right now, we're
Just
cowering.
keep covering.
And what this is doing is it's covering your center line, anything that's really bad. Your throat. I go wide with the hands because then your fingertips cover for the neck. Your heart, this is one of the most vital stabs, the heart, so you want to make sure you're covering the heart. And if you can touch the elbows, even better, but even this is good.
Yeah.
Because now I'm running into this. If you get cut anywhere else, it's probably not going to be life-ending.
Okay.
Make sure you shrug the shoulders a little bit too, because now I can't get to your arteries.
Oh.
I'm sorry. And then that way, you're looking scared, but you're actually an
Protecting
armadillo.
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, hold on.
Your
Hold on.
mom.
Yeah, it's in my left hand pocket.
All right,
it's
get
in
it
my
out.
left pocket. Okay,
Get
I'm
it
getting
out.
it. I'm getting it. I'm just reaching
Go.
down.
Thing in, I'm here,
Oh my God.
going up this way.
Okay, I am.
Get it out.
I'm reaching down. Don't
All right.
I'm reaching down. Don't stare. Don't stare me.
You were watching. You want to hit them so much that their body shudders. Get it.
I'm reaching, okay?
Get
I'm
it.
reaching, I'm reaching.
All right, get it.
Yeah.
And now I'm using my shoulder against this portion. Get here. Now we're back to the same old, same old. We're getting to this position if we need. Bumping and grabbing him, throwing him. This, I'm just not going as high as usual.
Okay.
If I'm dog-ass tired, maybe, but we've done this in level 1 1,000 times anyways. I'm catching here and here. Cup, thumb, here. Now all I'm doing is I'm shucking the shoulder up. I'm taking my butt to the outside. Then from here, get that strong horse stance. Pop the head out. Here. They'll hold it like this, and then when it comes to it, they're gonna anchor on it, stitch your ass up everywhere. It's an assassination. That means they're okay with seeing blood and doing wet work on somebody close in. That's a really nasty human being. So if they're showing it, the chances are they're using it for intimidation because they want to run your pockets. But if it's an assassination attempt, you won't even see it coming. It'll be like this. Hey man, you got a cigarette? Because I'm doing this. I'm like a machine. This saw blade that's going around is like, concentrate on this. Yeah, you could time it a little bit as to what your entry is going to be. Because if you're going to get stabbed, only get stabbed once. There's people that can survive 30, 50, 100 stabbings. It happens. Whoever's doing the knifing and isn't very good at it. If you're stabbing someone 100 times and you're not getting the kill, something's wrong with either you or your blade. You should be going for arteries, like right off the bat. Like if you're not going for that shit, something's wrong. So if you're gonna get stabbed, we're just trying to minimize the stabs. We're not trying to get stitched up. Protect your main vital organs. That's your neck, your heart, abdominals, and even groin and femoral arteries if we can help it. That's why we want to be here. We're going to give them shoulder to run into. This is our posture, please. I don't want any trouble. I have a wife and kids. I just got a divorce. Play possum. You want to play submissive. Let them feel strong by doing this.